Welcome back to yet another episode of The Sims FreePlay. It's been a while since we've played this, but I finally figured out how we can go ahead and make videos very regularly. We'll be doing those weekly videos as well as videos for the new update, and that's what we're going to be doing now. There's been an update about 2 weeks ago now, so it's been a little while, but let's go ahead and do it from A to Z and completely finish it, or at least what we can do now, because a lot of these expansions and all of that are timed to a certain date. Let's go have a look at what we can do. So they've given us a whole new area called the, what is it, the campground? Yeah, I guess you could call this a campground. We've got a heck of a lot of different places which we can explore. They've given us a mission over here, which is, we've got the sheriff over here as well, the park ranger, just chilling out. Let's go check out this task over here. So we've got in 33 minutes left. We've had about a week to do this, so we're definitely pushing it. But call a sim to the campgrounds. Alright, let's go do that. Let's call my guy in over here. He's housebound. Alright, do you want to... Okay, we'll go to his house and then we'll go ahead and inspire him with a couple of sim points. Nice and simple. And now we can head back over to the campgrounds. And then we'll be able to invite him over here. Let's go do that. Now this is... Oh god, what is he doing now? Who knows? What about we invite... Here we go. This lady. It's my first time as well playing this on a tablet. The controls are actually very different compared to an iPhone, which is what my previous videos were in. So we've called the sim to the campgrounds. Now, what's next up? Introduce yourself to the ranger. The gate is closed and there's trash everywhere. What about campfire stories and picnics under the stars? Someone needs to fix this mess. Maybe this grumpy looking ranger guy is working on something. Introduce yourself to the ranger and find out what's going on. Alright, let's go introduce ourselves to him. Off we go with our marvelous strut. And I guess we're going to just yabber away. So let's go ahead and speed that up. Introduce yourself to the ranger. Complete. So, offer to help the ranger. The ranger's name is Clay, and he closed the campgrounds until the city dwellers who keep littering the premises are caught. He almost growled while saying that. Yikes. Offer to help Clay. He sounds like he's at the end of his rope. Alright, let's hope he doesn't pull the rope and offer him some help. I'll go ahead and speed this up as well, because the dialogues, or the actions and animations are going to be exactly the same. We're not missing out on much. So I've helped him out there. Now I've also leveled up my sims. They're at level 55, so no real point for getting experience for me anyway. Clean up the garbage. Was that an almost smile? Clay isn't a positive guy, huh? He accepted your sim's help, so maybe if they make good on their offer, Clay will be more friendly. Clean up the garbage bag next to the garbage sim. Alright. Let's go clean that up. Jesus, it's going to take 4 hours to clean that up. And I guess all of these are going to take... These bits of rubbish are also going to take a ridiculously long time. So I'll go ahead and use some life points or sim points. What are they called? Who knows, but it doesn't really matter. Clean up the garbage. Alright, we've done that. What else are they going to throw at us? Clean the garbage bin. Much better. The garbage bin is still overflowing with trash though. The car park would look a lot better if it was cleaned up. Clean up the garbage bin next to the gate of the campgrounds. Alright, so the bin it is. That's another 6 hours, jeez. It's a lot of time. It's already 10 hours gone. We had a week to complete this, I think. Or maybe was it 2 weeks? Pretty sure it was a week, though. Discuss clues with Clay. Your sim moved the last bag aside, and lo and behold, footprints. Could this be a clue to find the littering hooligans? Discuss this new clue with Clay. Maybe he'll share his investigations with you. Alright, so he already knows something's up. He knows about the footprints, presumably. So let's go ahead and discuss that. See what he's got to say. Oh, he's looking at my shoes, it seems like. Clay glanced at the footprints, and he thinks whoever came into the parking lot had a snack near the sign. What did they eat, though? That could be a clue to find out who they are. Tap on the hotspots to search for clues. Once you've found what was eaten, tap on Clay to choose an answer. Alright. So, we've got to search for all these clues. An untouched hamburger sits on the ground here. Alright, so I guess all three have different clues though. Speed that up as well. Chewed plants are strewn across the plant. Oh, sorry, chewed plants are strewn across the packed dirt. Can't read properly today. Alright, and let's check out what's this final one. Ooh, there's a smelly fish here. It's untouched. No surprise there. Alright, that is a relief. Now, where is Clay? Where did he disappear? Behind this sign. So let's go tell him it was... Well, it'd have to be plants because they were chewed. The question is, what type of plants? Let's go ahead and speed that up. Jeez, she was taking her time in telling him that. Investigate the footprints. That's it. Someone ate a lot of plants. Wait, it wasn't a salad? It was random foliage. That doesn't sound like a sim snack. Something's amiss. Investigate the footprint near the campground's gates. Oh, that'll take us another 11 hours. That is a long, long time. 11 life points as well. I guess it's 1 life point an hour. Well, I guess it would scale, wouldn't it? It's more efficient the earlier you use your life points. At least in most of these mobile games it is. So investigate the footprints. That has been done. See what else they're going to throw at us. We're 30% complete. We've got 27 minutes left. I think we're good. So, ask Clay about the footprints. These are definitely not shoe prints. Your sim doesn't know what kind of animals make prints like these, but Clay should recognize them. Ask Clay if he can identify the footprints. Right. He should help us, and he should know what he's talking about. Research wildlife book. Clay grumbled something about the footprints of being a trick from clever city dwellers. He won't change his mind, but your sim doesn't believe other sims are responsible. They will have to continue the investigation without Clay. Research the footprints in a wildlife book. Now, question is, where can we go and get a wildlife book? I'd say that would be in a bookshelf in one of our houses, I'd assume. So let's go try that out. I would have thought that all of our missions would have been in here though. Let's see, what do we have over here? I do have a user built house over here. I can't actually visit it though, which is a shame. Actually, no, okay, I'm sorry. I was going to say, you have to be able to visit houses. Now, do we have a bookshelf anywhere here? We've got lots of different things. That's for certain. Here we go, we do have a bookshelf. So, what if I invite one of my sims over here? Okay, that doesn't work. Surely there's got to be some research wildlife book. Here we go. Complete this quest within the time limit to gain access to a bundle of sleeping bags so your adventurous sims can camp out at home. The question is though, where is this book? Alright, well, what if we come back to the campgrounds? Maybe I missed something. I'm sure I would have, because we'd have to be like in the campgrounds the whole time. That doesn't seem like much of a book. I'll call the lady back. And what if I click her? No, she can't really do too much. Plan trip, examine map, or read history. And we don't really need to read history. What we need to do is, if we go to the tasks, search wildlife book. Alright, so the wildlife book is one of these normal bookshelves, not in any of these children's bookshelves or anything else. In the block bookcase, I've managed to find it. It takes us 1 day to go do that, so hopefully a different sim will be able to complete this quest. No doubt that'll be the case, so let's go ahead and speed that up. Oh, it does seem like it is 1 life point per hour, because it took 1 day and that was 24 life points. Alright, so investigate the trash at home. Bingo, the footprints were made by a deer. Bang! Your sim jumps. Something knocked over their garbage bin. Investigate the garbage in front of your sim's house. Note, if the trash can isn't knocked over, tap on it and select knock over to get the trash out. Alright, let's go do that. We'll have to investigate that. Get a different sim in here. He's doing his like Vince McMahon strut. The wrestler, or the guy that owns the WWE. So let's go check what he's got to find out. Go to the park. Something licked the empty jar of peanut butter. First plants and now nuts. With more deer footprints. Ooh, didn't read all of that and I tapped too early. So let's come back over to the campgrounds. And we can come up over here. Well, let's go check back up on that mission. So we've got to send a sim to the park to follow the new deer tracks. Oh, not this park you mean. Okay. What park you mean is the Central Park that we've got over here. Let's see what they're advertising today. SimCity Build It, which I actually do have played, or do have videos of it on my channel because I've played it quite a bit. Alright, so let's go to the park. And we will invite one of our sims over here. See what she's got to find out. Examine footprints. Whoa, there may not be any deer in sight, but their prints are everywhere. Examine the footprints to see where they can lead. Maybe your sim can catch up with the deer. Oh, I guess that remains to be seen. It's a long time to go ahead and search that out. So, we've examined one pair of footprints. Ask Clay for help. Oh, Clay's come up over here. Your sim is going in circles. There are too many prints for an untrained eye to follow. Luckily, Ranger Clay showed up. He must have decided to follow your sim's lead. Alright, well, he's onto something then. Let's go asking for a bit of help. Let's see how he's going to help us. Watch World of Wonders. Clay will need some time to examine the tracks. In the meantime, your sim should learn more about nature and deer. That could come in handy. Return home and watch World of Wonders on TV. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I do have TVs in most of these houses. I'll actually go to my main house, my very first one, which is what I call my main one. And then we'll call her over here, Christy. We'll turn on the TV. And we wanted to watch World of Wonders. That takes a whole day yet again, which is quite a large amount. She's watching TV from here? Okay. I don't know where is she watching TV from, but... Alright, we'll take that as it is. So, we've watched World of Wonders. Go to the park. What a great series. With a head full of knowledge, your sim is ready to check out back on Clay. I'll check back on Clay. He should be done examining the deer tracks. Send the sim to the park to continue the investigation. Now, she must have watched a whole marathon of World of Wonders because that was 21 hours worth, which is quite a lengthy TV series. What is over here? Oh, right, this is where we can build the construction update stuff. Cool. Haven't gotten around to doing that yet because I hadn't unlocked it long ago. So let's continue on with this campground mission though, where we've got to solve the tracking puzzle. Clay has isolated the more recent tracks and is standing where they end. Starting from where Clay is standing, the deer walked as far forward as it could be in that direction Clay's facing until it hit an object. What's the object? Tell Clay the answer or ask him to solve the puzzle for you. Right, the object, I'd say, if he's walking straight, it must be the barbecue. So, let's go tell him. The barbecue. Now, we've got to tell him that for 4.5 hours. I don't quite know how we're going to discuss a barbecue for 4.5 hours, so we'll speed that up, of course. And solve the tracking puzzle complete. Search the barbecue. Congrats, you've passed Clay's test again. His small smile seems to indicate he's warming up to you. Search the barbecue in the park for more clues about the deer. And we want to search for the clues. That's a nice looking barbecue. Unfortunately, it's winter here in Australia, so not perfect barbecue weather, but sleep through the alarm. Someone grilled pineapple and the deer ate half of it. First plants, then nuts, and now fruit. Are these clues important? Could they help your sim get ahead of these devious does? Could they help your sim get ahead of these devious do's? Does. That's what it is. Does. Derp. Alright. Sleep through the alarm at home to get some ideas. Alright. So let's come back home. Doesn't really matter what bed we sleep in, so we'll just go back to our very first house and we will tell her to come up over here actually. And then she can come up over here and we're going to sleep through the alarm. All these timings for the missions last about 11.5 hours. Between 10 and 12 hours, which is quite a lengthy time. Alright, so we'll go ahead and sleep through the alarm. That's done, and she is ready to take on the day. So, there doesn't seem to be a day-night cycle in the game, though, does there? Discuss a plan with Clay. Eureka! Your sim remembered something from World of Wonders, and thinks they can use plants, fruits, and nuts to find the deer. Send a sim to the campgrounds to discuss their plan with Clay. Back to the campground we go, which is a good thing because we should be there a lot more. Let's check out what we can do over here. Of course, got to bring the sim over. There she is. Now we've got to discuss a plan of attack with Clay. Ooh, something's glowing. Over there, I'm not quite sure what that was. Set the bait. The World of Wonders series explained how to use bait to attract animals. If your sim can lure the deer, Clay could bring it to a safe and happy reservation. Can your sim... Ooh, keep on tapping too early. Can your sim... Where are we? Can your sim remember which food would make good bait? Tap X to set the bait for the deer. Clay can remind your sim of which food to use if needed. Well... What did he eat? Because I've got no idea what they eat. Alright. So, we want this. The right one. That's exactly what deer eat. I thought we had to gather what they eat from the TV series, and I wasn't quite sure how we'd get around to doing that. But thankfully, it was much easier than that. So, we've set the bait. Now it's set, now I guess we've got to run away. Maybe not. Pet the deer. As soon as your sim finished placing the plants, nuts and fruits, the deer strolled in the parking lot. What a beautiful animal. Pet the deer so it knows your sim is a friend. Oh, there it is. Look at it. Nice and cute. Looks like Bambi from the movie. Which is interesting because Bambi is like one of the oldest sequels, or the distance between the sequels ever, because the first Bambi was like created in the 1950s or something like that. Anyways, pet the deer. We've done that indeed, and off we go to a backflip. That was very impressive. Feed the deer. Wait, Clay says it's too soon to pet the deer. Your sim might scare it away, and then they're back to square one. Carefully feed the deer so it knows your sim means it no harm. Well, the problem with that is, Clay, that we already know who caused all this litter around here. But anyways. So fed the deer. What is that square on the left hand side? I've got no idea. That pops up sometimes. So the deer calmly ate in your sim's palm and rubbed its nose against their fingers. Your sim thinks that means the deer wants to be petted. Clay nods in approval. Try to pet the deer. Pet the deer. It takes us a minute. Thankfully, petting a deer doesn't take a good 12 or so hours. So talk to Clay. The deer seems to enjoy being around your sim. Wonderful. Clay's overjoyed. Now that the deer is here, Clay can keep it and the town safe. Talk to Clay to see if there's anything else he needs. Where did he disappear to now? There he is. Does he have anything else to say? We've got to accept title. Would your sim consider helping in the cleanup and reopening of Deer Spring Falls? Clay appreciated their help and would name them Honorary Ranger. Camping, picnics and canoeing, and a Ranger title. Of course your sim wants that. Accept your Ranger title from Clay. That sounds very good. Let's go accept that. See if we can see us receiving the reward. No, we're just going to be talking to him. So what we'll do is we'll accept it. Congratulations, your sim showed a true love for the wilderness and can now open the gates to the campgrounds. What should they do first? Learn survival skills, have a picnic, open the front gate and start cleaning the area. Congratulations! The sleeping bag are yours for the taking. Camp out under the stars or set up a sleepover in the living room for the kids. Alright, very, very nice. So let's go check out the picnic area. It'll take us 2.5 hours to build that. 15,000 simoleons, and it'll increase the town value by 15,000. Let's go open that up, and we can fast forward that up. There we go. Very nice. Let's check out these active tasks. Now, thankfully, it doesn't seem like this one's timed at all, but what I guess what I'll have to do is come over here. What's next? Open the gate to the picnic area. There you can learn about the natural world and wildlife with the survivalist hobby. So before we go into that, what I'll do is I'll end this episode, because that's, I guess, the mission quest for this. We'll go check out what's up over here, and it seems like maybe this next area where this bridge is, we'll be able to go ahead and check that out maybe next week, but we'll see. Until next time though, guys, hopefully you guys have enjoyed yet another episode of The Sims FreePlay. There'll be a lot more of this coming out from now on, and I'll see you guys later.